Hello guys, I am S3D and this is going to be a review on the Bandai Gunpla HGUC 144 scale Zeta Plus unicorn version. So this is apparently this is a mass-produced transformable mobile suit based on the Zeta Gundam. The kit was released in 2014 made in Japan, and this was filmed during the Dark Ages or the Inquisition. During the time of uncertainty, where YouTube and the FTC trying to figure out how to protect children. So, again, I'd like to let you guys know that I don't produce any content for minors. If you are a minor, you are not welcome on my channel. I'm sorry. Just how it is. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the box real quick. But first, I want to do a comparison between the Zeta and the Delta right here. So I have both the Zeta and Delta built because a lot of you guys have been requesting, the Zeta and the Delta. So there we go. They both look great in the Wave Rider mode. In fact, for some weird reason, I prefer these kits in their Wave Rider mode. So there you go. Obviously, the Delta doesn't come with a lot of decals. In fact, it doesn't come with any decals. It just comes with foil stickers. And yeah, okay. So anyway, there we go. Let's go ahead and put the Delta away and take a look at the Zeta. Zeta is actually this version of Zeta is actually not. I'm not gonna say the word bad. This is it's not dysfunctional. It's like there's a little nub that I have to clean up. Yeah, I have a nightmare with the. Of course, this is not as advanced as the Gunpla Evolution Zeta from 2017. This is 2014, so this thing is almost 6 years old. But there's some aspect of it that are actually pretty good. So yeah, the shoulders on the Zeta Revive drives me crazy. I know the kit is very advanced, a lot more advanced than this thing, but this doesn't have any. It just feel like this thing is a lot simpler in design, but it still functions. So yeah. I guess if I have to say it, it does not drive me crazy. Okay. So anyway, here we have the box. Information on the Zeta, all in Japanese. Side of the box we have here. This is recommended for ages. Well, yeah, in Japan, because this kit actually just came from Japan. Doesn't have the bluefin sticker. Going for 2,400 yen, which is about 23 bucks in Japan. And there we go. So if you're importing it directly from Japan, you're not gonna get the bluefin sticker, unfortunately. So bluefin sticker says 15, but I know they just slap that shit on everything to make people think that, silly people. They put the 15 sticker and stuff that's recommended for ages 8 and up, and then they put rated 15 for like Storm collectible action figures. It's rated 17 plus. Doesn't make a lot of sense. I think they're just lazy. So we have that. Here we have the instructions. So apparently the Zeta Plus showed up in Double Zeta, of course, or Mission Double Zeta, and then they also show up in Gundam Sentinel as well as Unicorn. So there are different versions of the Zeta Plus. Pretty cool to know. We have sticker sheet, the foil stickers, garbage, and then we have the marking stickers, which I use up all of them. Alright, so the instructions are very straightforward. I have no issues building this kit, unlike the Delta Plus. So there we go. Oh, and he also shows you the development history of that stuff. So of course the Zeta, here's the Zeta right here, and then we have the Legacy. Regular Z, someone's I think was developed on the Zeta, and then we have the Delta Plus and the HGUC. No. This is the Delta Gundam. Yeah, this is a Delta Gundam, and then this is a Delta Plus. Now the Delta Gundam, I think, became the HGUC. HGUC cannot transform. The way why I say the word how I pronounce that, it's I think it's subjective, because some of my friends told me in Japan HGUC is pronounced HGUC because the U is not emphasized, something like that. I don't know. It's a long time ago when they corrected me, so I don't know. Wave Rider mode, whatever. They could be screwing with me anyway. Okay, so here we have the parts, of course. When you do the transformation, you leave the upper torso completely like that. You don't do anything with the upper torso, and you also don't really do anything with the lower torso right there. So there's that. And you know what? I realized I made another mistake building this kit, because I forgot to sandwich a piece of polycap in here. So now I have to take this apart. I actually didn't do a build video on this kit because the video was corrupted. Yeah. I think something happened to the video file. So if you're watching this video, that's why there's no build video for this kit, because the file was messed up, unrecoverable. Oops, there we go. Yeah, just give me a second. I need to go find that polycap. So basically, the entire torso is not used during the build. The polycap actually goes in here. Alright, sorry about that. That was quite embarrassing. I'm building this while I'm on sick vacation. I had to take a couple days off because I'm feeling really sick. This is also during the time, if you're watching this in the future, during the virus outbreak, the coronavirus outbreak incident. Some weird stuff happened in China. People got sick, and I think it's just like the regular flu season here in North America. But yeah, everybody I know is getting the flu or getting sick. So there we go. So the entire torso here is actually untouched during the transformation mode, just like the Gunpla Evolution Project Zeta. So, and just like the Delta too, the Delta, like the parts are not touched during the transformation. There we go. This part goes here. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about accessories. So what we have here is two beam sabers. These have very unique beam saber hilts and short translucent baby blue or sky blue beam saber, just like the Delta Plus. Then you have one trigger finger right there. Both hands are already attached to the kit via the Wave Rider mode. The arms, and then we have the shoulders. These are part of the mobile suit mode. Okay, so articulation. I'm not really gonna go over the articulation too much, because the articulation on these type transformable kits is based on, make it so that it can, transform. Hold this transformation like the actual articulation is secondary. So you have this little tab right here on the back that lets you plug it in right here. I just moved that, and then you have this tab right here. So you have another function. You can tap the beam rifle on the side of the wings, just like the Delta Gundam. I think this thing actually works with the Delta too. Yeah, you can just plug it right there, like that. I mean, technically it's the same rifle. It looks almost exactly the same, except for like the tip of the barrel looks different. That's it. And the Delta version doesn't have this function right here. Okay, so you pull this and then the handle comes out. And then, yeah, the typical HGUC hand. People tend to like to break very often, especially the trigger finger or this peg right here. There we go. Here's a beam rifle. Alright, so what's cool about this Zeta Plus is that it got these guns. These guns are very familiar. These came from the XS Gundam. The S Gundam or the XS Gundam. This is like the beam cannons on this side. That's actually pretty cool. But, you know, the rest of it looks just like the Zeta Gundam, right? This whole top section, the way it transforms. Yeah. This is different. This looks like a jet. If you guys watch Gundam Unicorn, this thing involving the Zeta Gundam is very sad. It's so stupid. Echoes came and kicked their ass. This guy didn't get to take off before he got stomped on by a Jester? Yeah, it's stupid. And then the Gustav Karl got his arm cut off. Retarded. Okay, so yeah, no, I can't stop staring at this thing. This Wave Rider mode just actually looks so cool. I think it's actually because of the color. You know, it looks very consistent overall. And it doesn't use a lot of full stickers. You know, none of these detail pieces are full stickers. So yeah, this is definitely underrated. You know, even though it's like an older kit. And, you know, it's not as advanced as the Evolution, Gunpla Evolution Zeta. This is still worth getting, in my opinion. Okay, so there we go. Looks cool. Let's go ahead and take this thing apart to transform this into the mobile suit mode. This is the shield. The wings comes off. Yeah, we're gonna be left with the central chunk. This is not like a transformable kit. This is more like a parts former. Yeah. Same with the Delta. So parts former, not transformer. Alright, so these parts you're not gonna use anymore. You're gonna put that away. This is crotch flap. Take this off. This thing is like stuck in there pretty good. Huh? Yeah, it actually happens. So there we go. Yeah, this. Now you put this back in here. Now one cool thing is that it does give you a connection point, so you can attach this to an action base. Boy, do I feel sick. There we go. So this whole core section you're gonna keep for the transformation, and we're left with this mess right here. Bring this out like that. You plug this in. Again, when you're transforming this kit, be careful with the V-fins because you could potentially break it if you apply force to the V-fin. So try avoid touching the V-fin. Alright, you know what? I think I made another mistake building this. I think this should be upside down, right? Should it be upside down or right? No, this is actually right. It looks weird. Okay. There we go, like that. That goes right there. Oops. I don't know what is up with this piece. Why is it coming off? This hip section. Well, once you plug the leg in, it holds it in place. So that tab holds it in place. So there we go. Straighten out the feet like that. Yeah, you can already tell it's not as complicated as the Gunpla Evolution Zeta. The design is based on the it's like a slight update of the previous version, which I think is still okay. Like the proportions definitely not as good, but if you get a pose, I don't think you're gonna have any. I think it should be okay once you put it on the action base. If you put it on, like, you put on your shelf, like in the museum pose, it's not really gonna look super pleasing. Matter of fact, my recommendation is to just leave this guy. If you have the Zeta already, just leave this guy in the Wave Rider mode, because it looks a lot better in the Wave Rider mode. But that's purely subjective. That's my personal take on it. That's how I would prefer it if this kid, if I actually just plan on keeping one in my collection. I do actually like the Metal Robot Damashi version. I kind of want to get that at some point in the future. This one is cool, but definitely the Metal Robot Damashi is a must buy. There we go. You rotate the shoulders, bring that over here like that. Now these parts, these shoulder parts slice in right here via these grooves, like so, and then they just plug in right there into the shoulders. Gotta push it in. Push it in. There we go. Yeah, this thing doesn't drive me crazy. It's just this flap. It's that's okay. It's not a deal breaker. The actual Zeta, the Evolution Zeta, have this thing that keeps coming in and out. It's very, very annoying. So this is definitely not a problem. Alright, so we have the wings, and then we have this piece that goes right there, like that. There we go. It's still pretty solid on the in the mobile suit mode. The legs are definitely not super floppy. There's some looseness to it, but it's definitely not terrible. There we go. It looks really nice. Alright, let me adjust the camera real quick. And let's go ahead and deal with this arm right here. Rotate that. I'll show you guys some basic articulation on this one. The hand, ball joint, single jointed elbow, bicep rotation like that. Hips are ball joint to the polycap, so yeah, don't expect universal joints. This thing can rotate up just like the XS Gundam or the S Gundam. So that's pretty cool. I love these cannons on the side. I think that's a very unique take on that. The knees, well, double jointed. That's not bad. There's really no thigh cut or whatever. Yeah. Don't expect anything really out of the torso. The head has articulation. Again, like I said, this thing is a more parts former, or designed more specifically for the transformation gimmick than actual, mobile suit with designed for. Yeah, I mean, you guys know what I mean, right? Oh boy, this thing actually fell apart on me. Like, what the fuck? Okay, so I don't know what happened there, but this is actually quite embarrassing for Bandai. The fact that you apply force on the shoulder and the whole entire shoulder armor comes apart. Anyway, this flap can move, so you can bring the arm perpendicular. I think that might actually be the problem. Okay, this shoulder armor doesn't clear that piece, so I guess if you're trying to bring it perpendicular, you might actually make this thing come apart, so don't do that. Don't ever do that again. Okay, so there we go. Oh my gosh. Why is this happening? How is this even a thing? Imagine if this kit was a premium Bandai and you get this kind of shenanigans. You pay like, I don't know, who knows, like $60 or something like that. That will definitely piss some people off. Okay, so anyway, here we go. 2 gripping hands, 2 beam sabers. Like so. You have the shield adapter, the shield that can go on the back of the arm, like that. You can apply that to either arm. Looks pretty cool. Move the, if you don't want to use the beam saber, you can pop this off right here. There's no storage area for the beam saber. And you put on the beam rifle. So, there we go. Here is the Zeta Plus. Stay tuned for the next review, which is gonna be the Delta Plus. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.